Next up on Our House TV, we have Not a Racist Show. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, and welcome to Not a Racist Show, where we promise we're definitely not racist, but, well, we'll get to that stuff later. Tonight we're tackling all the really fun stuff: racism, sexism, homophobia, privilege. You know, the light-hearted and easy topics that everybody loves to talk about at dinner parties. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's get into it. At the end of our show, it will be time for the weakest link. Our contestants will be tested on their general awareness. It's simple. The more out of touch you are with reality, the closer you get to being eliminated. So let's see who can stay on the show without accidentally revealing they might be the weakest link. Just before that, Alexi will sit down with the remarkable Lynette Phillips to talk about her experiences coming from the Windrush generation and let her share her story. You know, the kind of story that reminds us that immigration isn't just a headline or a soundbite. It's real people, real stories, and shocker, real contributions to society. Who knew, right? But first up, we've got something really special for you. Our very own Hina, mansplaining sexism. Oh yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Watch women discuss the atrocities of men and what they have put them through. Men do their absolute best to explain feminism to women who have been living in it, breathing it, and fighting for it their entire lives. The audacity is almost impressive. So, if you like your uncomfortable truths served up with a side of sarcasm, this show is for you. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy but good ride. This is not a racist show, but we'll be talking about racism anyways because, you know, someone's got to.
Are you sick and tired of your long curly hair? Try this new hair straightener, Afro Away, the easiest way to fix that curly mess. Now your hair can be just like the pretty white girls.
Hi guys, my name's Hina, I'm your host, and this is the Pink Hand Gang. On my left is
Alexia.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Monique.
and this is Mansplaining Sexism. So girls, just one quick question to start off. Have you ever been discriminated against or experienced sexism before?
Yeah, I think so, 100%.
Unfortunately.
Do you want to elaborate?
So in like high school, just with like uneducated men, obviously just being sexist in like PE when
They
the
don't
girls wanted
pass
to
the
play
ball.
football or they wouldn't pass, or when we were picking teams they would never pick just because we were girls.
Or sometimes they take it too far, like in dodgeball, like they'll
The whack
lob
it.
that
In
ball
it.
at you. Yeah.
For no reason, yeah. It's just horrible. What about you?
I think just like if you come up with a group idea, no one listens to it until a man says it, and then
Yeah, or they
Then it's
take the
reflected.
idea off you or
Yeah.
say it louder or
Yeah.
whatever.
Or mansplaining really gets
Yeah.
to me. When I've just said it and I understand it, and then they break it down further.
Innit?
yeah,
I didn't need
and they
you to
make
do
it more
that.
confusing anyway.
Innit?
Yeah.
Just shut
I
up
do
now.
not like that.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, that's going to lead to my next question. Do we all have jobs? Are we all employed? Are we all...
Hey, big up Sainsbury's for hiring me, the best employee you'll ever have.
Go on.
Yeah, have you ever experienced it at work?
Yeah, I think definitely, like, sometimes people will treat people different just because I'm young, or just because I'm a girl, or they might not think that I'll be able to do it when I can.
Or they like baby you when you don't need that. Like, I'm 18,
Yeah.
grown adult.
Yeah,
Do I
I'm
look like a
strong.
child to you?
I'm strong.
I know. Just because we're the epitome of youth.
I work at Hollister. I don't big up Hollister because they're like really horrible. But I did have this one supervisor, and I'm not sure if it was sexism or maybe it was racism or maybe he just didn't like me. But he was telling me to put clothes away onto the shop floor, and he gave me a bunch of girls' clothing, and he goes, "Go put it in the men's section." And I said, "Yeah, okay, fine, I will," because it was like maroon, and I thought that's very unisex colour. Okay. I go to the men's section. There's nowhere to put the clothes down. Then I go back to him and I go, and it's my first day, please bear in mind. And I go, I don't know where to put these. And he goes, oh, my bad. I thought I said girls section. So it's not as serious, but it's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
something.
Annoying, yeah.
Yeah. And
Treating
it's my
you
first job
unfair.
ever. And boycott Trafford Centre because that's where he works.
In my old job, my boss was like very like sexist towards the girls. Like, okay, I was working there for 4 years, and I was on a good amount an hour. But my brother was on £2 more, and he literally only started like a couple weeks after me.
That's so
And
bad.
and he works less days than me. He works 1 day a week. I used to do 2, and he put my brother on more, just because he's a man.
Oh my god.
I
Would,
didn't
And
realise
no
he was
offense,
a
bro,
boy,
you
not
are
even
crap
a
at your
man.
job.
would you ever like confront him, or did you feel
Yeah, I
too,
did.
What
And he said, well, I'm not going to change the wage, I'm sorry. And I was like,
But you're doing the same job and he's
exactly.
doing less.
I just bullied my brother into giving me the £2 that I deserved.
And did he?
And he did.
Good. What a queen, honestly.
Well done.
Thank you.
My next question is: do you think women can be sexist to each other?
Yeah.
I think it's
How
like
d-
internalized though.
How do you mean? How do you mean?
Well, I'm thinking workplace, like industry.
Like, pick me girls.
Yeah.
Hello.
So they try and like think like a
My
man.
mother.
Yeah. Or like, just the ones that are like trying to look good in front of a man.
Yeah.
that
So they
doesn't
try
even
and
want
embarrass
them.
you.
Yeah. Or like
Yeah.
put you down even though you're literally a girl as well.
But then why are we like even doing
Doing
all this
that.
women on women crime? Like we're literally
Innit?
women, like meant to
Exactly, we
stick
need to
together,
empower
guys.
each other.
Do you know what I mean? Like when women hate on when anyone hates on each other, don't do it, guys. But when women hate on each other, it's like, why?
We're supposed
We're
to
on
be
the same
united,
team.
yeah.
We actually are on the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah, cancel all pick me girls, guys.
My next question is about industry, so like media industry specific. What do you think we could do to combat sexism?
I think it's hard. I think not the only way, but the only way to like properly change it if like there's women in a higher position, which is sad, but they have more power, I guess. I think it's about power because you've got to be able to make those decisions.
I
But
think if there's like good representation,
exactly.
then like and they're in a like a higher role than someone else,
Yeah,
then people
or
see that
like
women are capable of it.
unrooting that like internalized sexism or unlearning the ways that you have learned that have led to you being sexist or discriminating
Real.
towards women.
real. Because I think like a lot of it, like I say most, probably some men, they're not. I mean, they will be like come across as sexist because of the things that they think or say. But and I'm not saying that it's not their fault. But then it's like if that's all they've been brought up with, not just with most things. If they're not educated to know,
Then they can't act a different
Yeah.
how are
way.
they meant to know?
People need to learn. Like, can I cross-reference right now? Like, my audience profile, I did, did you guys see my story? I
Yeah.
did my,
Yeah.
my Google form, and one really horrible person
Popped up.
was being really horrible, and he was telling me to go suck my man, and I'm a little woman. What does that mean? It was just a form about audience.
What does
All
that
I
have to do
asked
with
is, where are
anything?
you from? And how old are you?
Well, it's
"Excuse me?"
clear no one's ever given that man any attention or love. So I'm sorry that happened.
I'm still
to
trying
you.
to find out who it is. Like, I've got...
Yeah, people are disgusting and try and put other women down to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
When you can't put me down, this is black excellence. I don't care. Just try it. It's not gonna
Real.
work.
Real.
I don't care enough. Any more questions?
Just pick your favorite feminist icon off the wall.
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj.
Give me a much. Nanny Pro.
Monique.
Sophia Vergara.
Yeah.
Or maybe Archie.
I'm myself.
Actually,
Yeah, please.
And then honourable mention for Archie over there. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Are you sure? That was really lovely chat.
This was Mansplaining Sexism. Bye.
Bye.
Have you not bought your gay best friend yet? You can buy one now. Only $10.99 from Walmart, and now you can shake their hand because they're AIDS vaccinated.
Hi, my name's Alexia Parkinson, and today I'm here with,
Lynn Phillips.
and she's kindly agreed to do an interview about the Windrush and how she's been affected by it and how it's affected her. So my first question is, when did you move over here from Jamaica?
I came to England in 1961, and first thing I did, look a job, and my partner was already here, so I got a job working at Turner's. I wasn't there for long, and I left, and I went to Trafford. I was working in Trafford, and then after Trafford, I have 3 children. So I wasn't working then. That was the first child was born in 1965. And the second one was born in 1966. And the third one was born in 1968.
That's nice. What were some of your key memories growing up in Jamaica?
Well, I'm from a very large family. My father was a farmer.
Yeah.
So we went to school. It was a long distance. We have to go to school, but we went to school. We never late. We weren't, we didn't have hard times, you know, we were just run around children.
Yeah.
And then my mother was a churchgoer. One thing you have to do, go to church on Sunday.
So how do you think life is different in Jamaica and to here? Like, what are the main comparisons you would say?
Well, life in Jamaica it's very good to live in Jamaica, but people don't move fast as you move in England. You know, people just go about the business slowly. But it's a nice country to live in. No, it's
nice.
Yes.
Yeah. When you were moving here, what were your expectations of Britain and how you were going to be treated here?
Well, I wasn't treated bad when I came to England. The only thing that was shocking to me was the cold and how you live and how you dry your clothes inside, and that was a bit strange, but you soon get used to it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't treated bad.
Good.
I get on with everyone that I work with. I never have any problem. You had to rent a room them time. You couldn't buy a house anyway. But we survived.
Yeah.
I got married in 1963.
Yeah. So what were some of the biggest challenges that you did face when you moved here or coming here or living here?
The biggest challenge, I said, was that the accommodation. Because you just live in one room. And in Jamaica you run about, you know. You go about your business, but here is just one room. You rent a room and you live in it. You do have to do everything. Sometimes you even have to cook in the one room. Then time people just went one room. And the houses, them were 3 bedrooms, 1 living room and 1 dining room.
Yeah.
But they never use them. They rent them out. So that was it.
Yeah. How do you think today's generation would be affected by what the Windrush did and their impact?
I don't think today's generation would survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, wages was nothing, but I mean, those time things wasn't so expensive.
Yeah.
But the younger generation spend money like, you know, it's going nuts. They wouldn't survive.
Yeah. So if you had one piece of advice to give to today's generation, what would it be?
Work hard and spend your money sensible.
Thank you so much for your time today. That's all the questions I wanted to ask.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Are you sick and tired of minorities stinking up your streets?
Ew.
Well, you can buy this product now, anti-minority spread. Buy it now, only $2.99.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alicia, and welcome to The Weakest Link. Tonight, we have a group of contestants ready to test their knowledge and strategy to win big. But remember, only the strongest will survive. At the end of every round, someone will be voted off by their fellow players. It's a battle of the wits, but only the smartest will make it to the end. So, who will rise to the challenge and who will be the weakest link? Let's meet the players.
Hi, I'm Parsa. I'm 16 and I'm from Manchester.
Hi, I'm Abdi. I'm 17 and I'm from Manchester.
Hi, I'm Mel. I'm 17. I'm from Portugal.
Hi, I'm Monique. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Salford.
Then, let's get started. The game is simple. Answer the questions, build the prize pot, and avoid being voted off. But there's a twist. The clock is ticking and every wrong answer could be your last. So, let's see who can keep their cool under pressure and who will crack. Let's start round 1. Okay, Parsa. Which famous leader gave a speech called I Have a Dream during the Civil Rights Movement?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Correct. Who became the first African American president of America in 2008?
Barack Obama.
Correct. Mel, which English footballer led a campaign to fight a child for food poverty in the UK?
It starts with R. Raj.
Correct. Which social media platform has included closed captions and screen reader support to improve accessibility?
TikTok.
Incorrect. Instagram. Which world religion celebrated Diwali as a festival of lights?
India. What?
Religion?
Hindi, I think.
Correct. Who became the first female Prime Minister of the UK in 1979?
Margaret Thatcher.
Correct. What term is used for treating people unfairly because of their race or ethnicity?
Ethnic discrimination. Racism.
Correct. Who refused to give up their seat to a white person on a bus during the Civil Rights Movement?
Rosa Parks.
Correct. Time is up. That is the end of round 1. Can you tell me who you would like to vote out?
I would like to vote out Mel.
And Abdi, how about you?
I'd like to vote out Monique.
Okay, Mel, who would you like to vote out?
Parsa.
Okay, and Monique?
Mel?
Okay. I'm sorry, Mel, but that is the end of the road for you. That is the end of round 1. Now we'll move on to round 2. Which African American artist who sung Halo and Single Ladies has won a record of 32 Grammy Awards?
Beyonce.
Correct. Which major basketball league has started to promote racial equality and diversity?
National Basketball Association.
Correct. Which 7-time Formula 1 champion became the first black driver in sport?
Hamilton.
Correct. What was the name of the movement in 2020 that sparked protests against racial injustice across the world?
Black Lives Matter.
Correct. Which 2016 Disney film celebrated Pacific Islander culture?
Moana.
Correct. Who became the first woman vice president of the USA?
Kamala Harris.
Correct. Which 2 black female tennis players' sisters are considered among the greatest in sports history?
Serena Williams
And her sister?
and her sister. I don't know her name.
Incorrect, that's Serena and Venus Williams. Which popular 2018 superhero film is celebrated for promoting diversity and having a predominantly black cast?
Black Panther.
Correct. In which month will Black History Month be celebrated in 2025 in the UK?
October.
Correct. In 2023, who became the second black British footballer to sign for Real Madrid?
I don't know.
Jude Bellingham. Which 2019 film from Marvel featured the first Latina superhero?
Doctor
Time's
Strange.
up. It was Captain Marvel. That is the end of round 2. Who would you like to vote off this round?
I would like to vote off Monique.
How about you?
I'd like to vote off Parson.
Okay. How about you, Monique?
I'd like to vote off Parsa.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that is the end of the road for you. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you to the weakest links. And well done to Abdi and Monique for getting into the final round.
Oh, goodness me.
Round 3. Okay, let's start the questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In which decade did the Paralympic Games become officially recognised?
1990s.
Incorrect, the 1980s. Which Scandinavian national football team became the first to give up equal pay to men and women?
No.
Norway. Which South American country became the first country to recognise sign language as a national language?
Chile.
Mexico. Which music artist won the 2020 Grammy Record of the Year for the song Bad Guy, which celebrated empowering women? Billie Eilish. Which term is often used instead of mankind to be more inclusive to all genders?
Humankind.
Correct. Which law in the UK was introduced in 2010 to protect people from discrimination and to promote equality? The Equality Act. What country in the northwestern Europe became the first to legalise same-sex marriage?
France.
The Netherlands. I think we have a winner. Can we have a drum roll, please? And it is Abdi! Congratulations! Thank you to all of our contestants for taking part in our show. Producer Kim's Rachel Max have just asked me to apologise for some insensitive and controversial content that was broadcasted earlier. Sorry about that. Let's not forget that this is not a racist show, and T's and C's apply. Good night!